Alright guys, right now we're going to show you guys how we breed crickets. This is our way of breeding crickets. It's going to be me. I'm Elvis. That's my son Angel. Say hi Angel.
Hi.
And that's Pepsi, our killer poodle something mix killer guard dog. He's the one that protects, so she's the one that protects everything around here, around the house. But anyways, the way we do it is, there's different ways you can do it. This is just a small container. So vermiculite. I got from wax from container where I bought from Crickets Direct. But anyways, the lid has a bunch of little holes. I don't know if you can see them or not. This right here, hey, be fine. This right here is all it is soil in a dollar store container with soldering iron. Made a bunch of holes on the lid. You have to have holes in your lids. It'll let everything evaporate and won't make that many drops of water on the lid. Water will kill your pinheads. That's all that is it's a Miracle-Gro organic choice. We just happen to have that around because we plant a lot of stuff. My wife likes having her garden, so I have it, so that's what I use. But pretty much, it's once you put it in a container, leave it about, I don't know, half inch, 3/4 up from the top. You have to put a little bit of water in there so you can have a really moist soil. You don't want it. You don't want to make mud, but you want it moist. Once you do that, you grab it, and let me show you over here. We have some with some of my breeders. Just drop it in there, and as you can see right there, they're all laying eggs. You'll leave it in there for maybe, depending on how many crickets you have, anywhere from 24 hours to a week if you really wanted to. But once you start leaving it in there for too long, you'll see some of the crickets actually start eating some of the eggs. But it all depends on how long you want to leave it in there for. But once you have that, you pull it out. If you look at the sides, you'll be able to see little white eggs all around the container. Just pop your lid back on it. This is my incubator. It's something I found on Craigslist for free. All it is a regular refrigerator. It doesn't, get cold anymore. Put a light bulb on it. Put a thermostat on it. It lights up when it needs to be. I keep them around 85, 90 degrees. Leave them in there. Just check on them. If there's too many drops on the lid, too much water in the lid, you go open it and some of it'll evaporate. And within 7-8 days, if you keep them from 85 to 90, you'll have thousands of pinhead crickets. From 100 crickets, you could have, I don't know, maybe $2,000 or $3,000. These are some of the eggs that are just starting to hatch. There's a few thousand eggs in there.
3,000 eggs?
Right there, doesn't look like that many, but if we turn these around, they're all 1-week-old crickets. And these came from about, I don't know, a few hundred crickets of those breeders. All you have to do for the pinheads to keep them alive, you have to give them moisture, heat, humidity, and food. I've used paper towels to give them water. I didn't really like it. Cotton balls, never tried, so I can't say nothing about it. What works for me is water crystals. Water crystals, they will not drown. I killed, I want to say about 10 batches before I ever got it right. So, if you ever tried and never bred crickets before, you are probably going to kill a few batches, but persistence, that's all it is. That's all I can say. Keep trying until you find what works for you. And if you have any questions, just hit me up. I'll answer whatever I can.